The idea was I just wanted to create something totally new, totally different, that was really digitally driven, trying to keep it edited. And I felt like if I can't develop something different and bring something new to the business, there's no point in really doing it.
You are a powerhouse in the beauty industry, and I'm sure everyone wants to know, how did you get here? Like, what was your first job, and how did you kind of arrive to be the founder of a major beauty brand?
Yeah, well, I mean, I've been doing this for 25 years. So I will say...
Experience helps.
Experience is important, but passion is the thing.
Definitely.
You know, I had a big aha moment when I was about 13 years old, and I was in CVS. And I would spend a lot of time in CVS in my hometown.
I love the drugstore.
And love the drugstore, and it's what I could afford. And one day I was looking at all of these mascaras. And so I was reading all of the ingredient listings, and they were all identical. And it dawned on me that the only difference with all these mascaras was the fact that the brush had to be the thing that created the difference.
Yeah.
And then I thought to myself, somebody has that job. I was like, I want that job.
You have some really big names as guest editors. So
Yes.
There's Kendall Jenner, there's Irene Kim. Did you have a hand in picking these ladies?
Yes. Well, obviously, I mean, Kendall is sort of the voice of her generation. She really is. And, you know, and so she's just been so inspiring for us in terms of not only product with like our flash photo powder and our flash photo gloss, you know, makes you look great in a selfie. She's like the selfie queen. But yes, with Irene, the reason that really I wanted Irene was because she has such a genuine, authentic way of communicating when she's doing how-tos. And so I saw some of her how-tos, and we just thought she was a perfect person to talk about product.
So let's talk about these products. These products are sitting here. I'm dying to dig in. I'm sure everyone else wants to know what they are too. So we've gotten a lot of questions. What are your top 5 products from the Estée Edit?
One of my favorite products is the Skin Glowing Balm. And this is makeup that is really built like skincare. And you can feel it when you're putting the product on. It's something that it's evening the skin, but it also gives this great amount of hydration. So it has, muru butter, and it's just a really gorgeous.
Yeah,
you know?
I feel like natural makeup is very in right now. So.
Yes, exactly. Which brings me to 2 of my other favorite things are the Barest Lipstick, which is a range of 6 really nudie bare shades. And the base of this is all flower waxes. So it's rose petal, jasmine, and lavender flower waxes. And then I created liners that match exactly. Because one of the things about a nude mouth...
It's so annoying when you don't have a liner that matches.
Right.
I feel like it's so hard to find.
Right. And then the fact that there's a lip liner also makes it wear fantastically. And, you know, I like the fact that it's a nude lip, but it's still well defined. So those are some of my favorite products. And then Metallishadow. On my eyes, I have on...
And your eye makeup looks awesome.
Thank you. I used Solar Blast. And the cool thing about this product, in the cap here, in the top layer, is a matte cream.
Ooh.
Okay?
Super pigmented.
Very.
Wow.
Yep. And it has sort of an elastic, creamy texture to it, which is done on purpose because underneath is a foil powder. So the way this goes is, I'll just show you on my hand.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
So what I do, I usually apply this kind of all over the lid, and then I take the foil powder and I run it down the center. So it creates like this.
So do you work your way up, or okay?
Yeah.
So you could use one or the other. Or you said that they're better together.
I joke. Yes,
jelly,
I joke that this is peanut butter and jelly because you can have, you can see here just the powder, which is really beautiful also, and the cream is gorgeous by itself. So one of the things I also have really concentrated on in developing all of these formulas is I'm interested in how people want to use it themselves. I'm not interested in telling people, like, use it this way and, you know, that's the end of the story.
Yeah.
You know, it's just so much more fun to see
Experiment.
Yes, experiment and people's own personal expression. That's really what it's about. So one of my favorites, really, and it doesn't, you know, doesn't look like a big, like, ooh, wow, but sometimes the best things come in small packages. And that is this, which is called Inside Track. It is a new Kajal Pencil. So that means it's been developed to be used on your waterline.
Oh, that's unique.
And it's unbelievable because it's a dual-ended pencil. So the way that it works is you have a deeper shade on one side, and you can see this pigment is just unbelievable. It's incredible. And the reason that it is because it's a volatile oil. And what that means is it goes on in this kind of like amazing wet way, and then the carrier that's delivering the pigment evaporates off. That's what gives you this unbelievable slip and glide, and then it wears really well.
Which is important for your waterline.
Yes.
Right?
And then the other side is this really gorgeous gunmetal. And so the two together, the way that I designed this comes in 4 shades. And the way that it's designed is that with one pencil, you can create a true, like, full-on eye look.
Awesome.
So I love this because, you know, when I'm in a rush and life is moving fast, in one pencil I get this look. And it's kind of this smudgy, sexy, amazing eye.
I like that. So you were telling me about the different ways you can line your waterline, like depending on if it's a because I think people hear different things. It's like, should I do dark on my waterline? Should I do light?
Okay, so, well, basically, you know, a pencil like this is going to help you create an optical illusion. So if you use the light shade on the inside of the waterline and the deeper shade outside, it's going to open up your eye and make your eyes just look brighter, and you'll look more well rested, that kind of thing.
Okay. So if you're tired, light.
If you're tired, light. If you want to intensify your eye look, you do the deep on the inside. And what I do is I'll do the deep on the inside, the deep along the lash line, and then I'll blow it out with a lighter shade. When you use the dark on the inside, it really emphasizes your pupil, and so it gives a much more intense look.
Yeah.
So it depends what you're going for.
So if you're going out and you want to look really intense, do dark. Okay.
You do dark and then the light outside to blow it out. All right, so what's happening in this new box is you are going to get a Metallishadow.
Ooh.
Okay, that's going to be one thing. You're going to get my favorite, of course, Inside Track, because you just have to try it to believe it. Then you are going to get 2 products in skincare, which is awesome. So the whole thing for skincare for me, the Estée Edit skincare is really about skincare you can see.
Okay.
So you guys are getting 2 fabulous examples of this. Radiance Activator, which is just launching right now. And what this is I say it's a glow now, glow later serum. So you put this on, you can use it as a primer, you can mix it with your foundation if you want, but really it's meant to go on and give you just an instant improvement to the look of your skin. It instantly brightens and gives this amazing kind of glow. And then over time, it's going to even your skin tone. It's going to brighten any dark spots. So it's really kind of glow now, glow later.
And I think that's the first skincare product that our influencers are going to test. So that's exciting.
That is exciting. And then we have Late Night Eraser. It's like very simple. You've had a late night, you need to erase it, you use this product. So what this is an incredible hydrator that has crushed pearl in it. It looks amazing on every skin tone. And what it does is it instantly brightens under the eye, it hydrates, and it prepares the area for any kind of concealer or makeup that you're going to use over it. So you can use it by itself, you can use it at night, doesn't make any difference, but it's fantastic under concealer.
Okay. Can I have it?
So that is what is coming in the box.
Yes, so we're so pumped. Thank you so much for coming. This has been amazing. I feel like I learned a ton, and there's so many goodies that I want now.
Great.
So if you guys have any questions for Sarah, any comments, any favorite Estée Edit products, please comment below. We'd love to hear from you guys. And also make sure you read the details because we might have a little bit of info and surprises when it comes to this box. So thanks so much again.
Great, thank you so much.
Bye guys.
Pleasure. Bye.